Hello there. I'm going to show you some of our fiction stories that we have with Usborne Books and More, starting with the younger kids and going all the way up to chapter books. So we'll start with this picture book gift set right here. It is 20 titles, some awesome classics: Alice in Wonderland, Pinocchio, Wizard of Oz, even Snow Queen, and Gingerbread Man and Nutcracker. So these are all the titles that are in there. It is 20 books for $70. It comes in a nice box, so that is an excellent price. Next, we're going to go to Snail Brings the Mail. This is just an example of one of our phonics readers. So it is helping kids who are starting to learn to read in a nice story format. And each book in our phonics series has a little parent guide in the background telling what phonic sounds this particular book is working on, so parents know how they can encourage their kids in their reading. This is also one of my favorites just because it's hilarious. So there's that too. Next, we're going to go up to Nibbles. Nibbles is very popular, and as you can see, Nibbles does have a plush that you can buy separately. Nibbles plush is $12.99 and the book is $16.99. So the reason why everyone loves Nibbles, in addition to the fact that he's adorable, is because there's flaps, and because in the story we visit some of our favorite fairy tales. But oh look, Nibbles has nibbled his way into a fairy tale. So it's books within a book. And it's an engaging story. It's great to read aloud. Preschoolers all the way up to early elementary love this book. Next, we're going to move over here to our illustrated stories. These are $19.99, thick covered book with a ribbon bookmark. They have each, if I can get in here. So it has table of contents, tells you all the stories here. Some of them have longer stories. Some of them have shorter stories. But as you can see, there's great illustrations. This is Sir Gawain and the Green Knight, so that's a classic. And then you might go to something like The Bedmonster's Secret, which I personally have never heard of. But these are great, great stories. Keeps kids entertained, and the illustrations, so they're working up to read alouds without pictures after this. Finally, we're going to talk about our chapter books that we have here. So we're going to work our way up again, starting with the youngest. So Billy B and Hey Jack are neighbors. They're in each other's stories. And these would be for your kids who are just starting with chapter books. So around first grade level. All of these books, or the Hey Jack and the Billy B's, there's a series. They do not have to be read in order, so you can pick and choose. All of the words are contained on one page. There's no hyphenation. All the sentences stay there. They don't continue on the next page, so it's easier for kids who are just getting started in chapter books. And I'm just going to go quickly through some of our other options. Pony Craze Princess. You can see still some illustrations in there. A little bit harder book. This is a Billy B mystery, so it's the same Billy B from the earlier books, but she's a little more mature now. Now she's doing mysteries. And Jack Russell, Dog Detective. He's got mysteries that he solves. Anna Hibiscus, this is a great one. Anna lives in Africa with her extended family, and she is biracial. Her mother is Canadian, and her father is African. Wheel Nuts, this is great for kids who, particularly boys, but any kid who is into comic books and maybe they need some more color to keep them interested in reading. This is great for that. There's a whole series of these. Helpful to read them in order, but it is not necessary. The Gateway series. This is a new series that we just got this season. There's 4 in this series. Mysteries. Sandy Lane Stables, for the horse lover in your life. I'm just kind of flipping through them so you can see as they get mature, the reading level, the amount of text, and how the pictures start to fade out as you get older. Number 1 Car Spotter is from the same author of Anna Hibiscus back there. So as you can see, there's those. And then kind of skipping up, this would be more of your young adult level. Conspiracy 365. We have several series that are great for teenagers and young adults if you need help finding something for older kids. So those are our fiction series. I wanted to